Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, in this session I'm taking some questions from data interpretation section. Some students have sent the questions and I found the collection to be good. So uh, would like to discuss, would like to share the questions and the solutions with you. Once again, the same suggestion, do attempt the question on your own when the questions appear on the screen, then go through the explanation. Okay, so let's take the first set. So the very first set, the questions are based on these two pie charts. The sales of company XYZ Limited comprises of the brands A, B, C and D. The details of the sales breakup for 99 2000 is given in the pie charts below. So sales in volumes and sales in revenue, right? Two pie diagrams have been given over here. Here sales in volume and here sales in revenue. So total number of units sold is 12,000 and total revenue collected is 2400 crore. Okay, and this at the rate at is defined as per 125, right? Suppose this is at 37.5, that means from 125 it is 37.5, right? And the ratio of X and Y is 1:1, that means the area of X and Y is same, right? Area of this and this A and B is same and area of X and Y is same, right? So let's take the first question. Okay, what is the angle subtended by the sector which represents the sales in revenue of product C? So product C, that means X. So we have to find out this angle, right? Now this at the rate 37.5, that means this 37.5 is from 125. That means the total value of this circle is 125. That is actually 2400 crore, right? So this at the rate is defined as per 125. So from 125 this is 37.5, this is 37.5. So total it is 75. Now X and Y are equal, right? So remaining 50 is X and Y. That means 25 is X and 25 is Y. So 125 is 360. Because the central angle is 360, this entire calculation is from 125. So 125 is 360, that means 25 must be 1/5 of 360, that is 72, right? So that's pretty simple, hardly there is a need of paperwork, right? So your answer is option C. What is the sales turnover of product B? Okay, sales turnover of product B. So product B 37.5 from 125. So from 2400 crore we have to find out the value. So I just remove this decimal and cancel this. Now pretty simple to solve. So it is 720 crore, right? What is the ratio of average price of product C to product A? Now in a case of average price, what we have to do, the total number, the revenue divided by the total number of units, right? Revenue divided by units is average price, right? Now in both the cases, product C and product A, the base is same for revenue and base is same for units sold, right? 12,000 and here 2400 crore, right? So we can reduce the calculation to certain extent, right? So first of all, we have to find out the average price of product C and then product A. So product C is this we already calculated that it is 25. Right now what it is 25 is it is 37.5, right? So what I can do, this is 25 and since the base is same, I'm not considering this, and over here it is 60 degree divided by this is 37.5 by 150 degree. So this way you can reduce the calculation. Okay, now the things become very simple. 25 by 6 into 15 by 37.5. Okay. So the ratio is 5:3. Okay, since the base was same, 12,000 over here and 2400 crore, 12,000 for both the products A and C and 2400 crore for both the products A and C. So I didn't consider that, right? Because when we take them in numerator and denominator, they will get cancelled. Okay, this calculation is from 2400 crore and this calculation is also from 2400 crore. So they will mutually get cancelled. Similarly, both these calculations are from 12,000. So mutually they will get cancelled. So unnecessary time wastage will be there if you consider or if you write that particular calculation. So instead of that, just do it like this and finally you'll be getting the answer as 5:3, right? What is the average price of product D in 99-2000? So that's pretty simple. Product D, total revenue is 2400, out of D is this 25 out of 125. So it is 1/5 of 2400 crore. So that is 480. So this is the revenue generated, and total number of units of product D is 60 out of 360. That means 1/6 of this. Okay, so 1/6 is this. So this is 480 crore and this is in, okay, this is 2000 total number of units. Okay, so definitely our answer figures are 2, 4, but we need to calculate the number of zeros. So 480 so 3. So it is 24 lakh. 24. Right? So the questions were simple. I hope you are clear. Now we have next set of questions. Again we have 3 pie diagrams. The following pie charts give the percentage market share of the sales turnover of different brands of mineral water in the Indian domestic market in March 2000, March 2001 and June 2001. So initially there are 4 brands, Yes, Bailey, Others and Bisleri, and over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brands. And in June 2001, we have the breakup of 5 brands, right? So first of all, since this pie diagram are a bit confusing, what we can do is to make it easier, we just write down the name over here. So this is Yes, this is Others, this is Bisleri, and this is Bailey. Similarly, I can write down the same over here. So this is Others, this is Others, I'm sorry, this lighter shade. So this is Others, this is once again Bisleri, this is Kinley, then we have Yes, and this is Aquafina. Okay. Now we take the very first question. The total market for mineral water in March 2000 was worth rupees 73,000 crore. What is the sales turnover of Bailey in March 2001 if its sales turnover increased by 5% from March 2000 to March 2001? So here we have been given the breakup of the percentage breakup of each brand, right? So Bailey is 23%, right? 23% of 73,000 crore. So I can write down 73,000 into 0.3, and there is an increase of 5%. So next year in March 2001, this will be the calculation, right? So 1, 2 and 3, 4. So this is, and maybe this. Okay. Now do not get confused with this breakup, because this is the percentage share of all the brands in March 2001, right? It is nothing to do with the 73,000 crore, right? So do not get confused. The very simple calculation we have is 73,000 crore, then 23% is the share of this particular brand, and next year the turnover of this particular brand is increased by 5%, so we are just considering that only. Okay, so precisely we are left with 7.3 into 23 into 105, or 73 into 23 into 21 by 2, right? This is 10.5. I removed this decimal over here from, I just put it over here. So this is 21 by 2. So this calculation we have to do. Right now we just have to go for the approximated calculation over here, because the options are quite far from each other. 630, 200, 740 and 820, right? So these two are quite far, so just we can go for the approximate calculation over here. Now this is 10 plus 0.5, right? So 73 into 10, 730, and half of 73 will be something around 37, right? So 730 plus 37, around 767, or we can say 767, 765 into 23. Okay? So 17,595 is the multiplication, so around it is 17,630 crore. I have already told you how to do the multiplication in faster manner in just one line, right? So you should go through the basic session of calculation if you are not clear with this multiplication. Okay, so now let's take the next question. In question 41, the previous question, what is the percentage increase in sales for years in March 2001 over March 2000? Okay, so for that we need to have the data of sales for both the years for the product this, yes, right? So we have to use the data from the previous question. So as we know, in the previous question we were given that the total sales in March 2000 was 73,000 crore, right? The sales of years was 13%. Now since we have to find out the percentage increase, to make the calculation simpler, I find out the ratio of 2001 and 2000. In the numerator I'll keep March 2001, in the denominator I'll keep March 2000 sales. So the ratio will give me the percentage increase, right? So how do I get the ratio? See, if the ratio is say 5 by maybe 4, so I'll be getting 1.25. So data after decimal will be percentage increase, right? So 5, this is precisely what? So that's actually percentage increase. So data after decimal will give me the percentage increase. Now why I'm not interested in finding out the difference? Because the calculation is so huge over here. So instead of finding out the difference, you find out the ratio, then the data after 1 will give you the percentage increase. 1.4 and 0.25, both the things are same. Okay. So in the previous year, the sales of years was 13% of 73,000 crore. So in denominator, I'll have the calculation of 2000. So 73,000 crore and 13%. So basically this is my calculation, right? 13%. So this percentage sign, and I remove 2 zeros from here. So this is in the denominator. In the numerator, now since in the previous question we calculated the contribution of Bailey, that is 17,630, right? 17,630 crore was the contribution of Bailey, right? And that is actually 17%. And we have to find out 11%, right? So 17,630 is 17%. So I divide it by 17 and then multiply it by 11. So I'll be getting the contribution of yes in the year March 2001, right? I just repeat it. 17,630 is 17%. Then 100% is what? That we can calculate. So that will be 17,630 by 17. into 100 divide by 100, and then we have to find out the 13%. So instead of doing extra calculation, I divide 17,630 by 17 and multiplying it by 11. So I'll be getting the contribution of yes, that is 11%. Okay, so 17,630 by 17 into 11. Now we are left out with the simple calculation. And since you can see the options are quite far from each other, 0.5%, 15% and 20%. So we can do this calculation simply. So first let it be cancelled. Then maybe I take 17, 1, 0, 17 fours are 68. We have 63 over here. So it is bit less than 104, but approximately I'm taking is 104. And that is around 8, bit less than 8, because it is bit less than 104, but 13 is 104. So just approximation is now very, we can say it narrow, right? Now 8 9s are 72. So it is bit more than 9, bit very small quantity more than 9, or I can just say 9.1. Now 11 by 9. So 11 by 9, 9 1 is 9, then we are left with 2. So 20, 9 2s are and 2s are and so on. Okay, so as I already explained you, the data after 1 will give you the percentage increase. So data after 1 is 22, right? So 22 or maybe around 20, because this calculation is bit more than 9. Okay, so something around 9.1. So it will be bit less than 22. So among the options, we have the closest one is the 20%, because 15% will be too low, right? And since we are getting the around answer, so no need to worry about none of these. Okay, so 20% is a percentage increase of sales for yes in 2001 over March 2000. So the calculation is very simple. You can do the approximate calculation, and the concept, that percentage increase concept, where I have used the ratio concept, you should be knowing this to save the time. Otherwise what you have to do, you need to make this calculation, this multiplication, then you need to find out that you need to make this calculation, this product, you need to find out the difference to find out the percentage increase. Okay, so instead of that, just do this. I hope you are clear. Next question. If Tamil Nadu had a market share of 26% of the Indian domestic market in March 2001, what was the Bistleri's total sales in Tamil Nadu during that period? Okay, so precisely what we have to do over here, see, first of all, we have to find out the sale of Bistleri, that is 51% of the total sales, right? After that, 26% of that particular sales is of Bistleri. In Tamil Nadu, I'm sorry, but for that we need to have the complete sales data of March 2001, right? And in this particular question, we have not been asked to use the data from the previous question, right? So this question seems to be independent. So unless until we have the data, the total sales in March 2001, we cannot find out the contribution of Bisleri, because Bisleri's contribution is 51% of the total sales, and that is Bistleri's contribution, and 26% of that will be after that we can find out the Tamil Nadu share, that is 26% of Indian domestic market, right? So as of now we cannot find it out, so it cannot be determined. No need to go for any calculation. Okay, unless until you have the sales data of March 2001, you cannot find it out. If the size of global water market is estimated at 55 billion liter in June 2001, global water market, what is Bisleri's percentage share in it if India's water market is 16% of the global market? Assume that Bisleri is not sold anywhere else except India. See, in this question we have been given the sales turnover of different brands. We have not been given the volume wise breakup, right? Here the breakup, this 55 billion liter is actually volume, right? And this percentage breakup is of sales revenue. So we cannot find out this whatever the question which is asked over here, the Bisleri's percentage share, that we cannot find out, right? So again, it cannot be determined. If 1 liter bottle of Kinley costs rupees 10 and that of Aquafina rupees 11 and half of the sales for each brand is from 1 liter bottles, what is the ratio of sales of these two brands volume wise for 1 liter bottles in March 2001? So in March 2001 we have to find out the ratio of this volume of 1 liter bottles. Okay, now we know the turnover because we have to use the question from data from question 42, that is the initial turnover we know, right? Now what? Now since we have to find out the ratio, so we don't have to use that bigger data of 73,000 crore, right? I can assume it to be X also, right? So, and for Belly we calculated 17,630 crore. So I assume that to be maybe X because we are least bothered with 73,000 crore because we have to do the calculation for 2001, right? So 17,630 crore I assume it to be X, right? That is the contribution of Belly, right? So contribution of Kinley first of all. So it is X divided by 17, that is Belly, and into Kinley, that is into 10. So that is the sales of Kinley, right? And if I divide it by 10, the price, I'll be getting the number of bottles. Similarly, we have to find Aquafina. Aquafina, the sales will be, it's 4% divided by 11, the price. Okay, so ratio is 11:4. Okay, 11:4. This will be cancelled, this will be cancelled, 11:4. So very simply we can do, right? So instead of writing down the value of X over here, since this data X by 17 is constant for both the product, right? So you can definitely cancel that. If you wish to write, you can write, otherwise not necessary. Basically we are interested like from the entire sales, the contribution of Kinley is 10%. 10% of entire sales, and its price is 10 rupees per bottle. So in both the cases half of sales is from 1 liter, so again we don't have to consider that half wala point. So 10% they will get cancelled. In case of yes, the contribution is 4%, right? So that's 4% and the price per bottle is 11 rupees. So 4 by 11 is the sales of 1 liter bottles. In fact half of that, but mutually half of this and half of this will be cancelled. So it's 11:4, right? Because we have to take Kinley in numerator and Aquafina in denominator. So this is Kinley by Aquafina, right? So I hope you are clear with this very simple calculation, and we have done all the 5 questions of this set. Now let's take the third set. The tables below give the construction investment indices for roads and bridges for 5 major cities with base month being January 1998. So base month we have been given 100, 100, 100, Jan 98 for roads and bridges: Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, Hyderabad and Bangalore. Okay, so Jan, June, Jan 1999, April 99, May. Okay. So all these data have been given. So let's take the questions one by one. Now one thing you should be knowing over here, see here the base month is January 1998, right? So whatever is the change from January to say June, so that is change from January 1998 as base is 100, right? So this is like 0.25% change. Okay, just see, this is not the actual value, this is just the base value. Actual cost may be different. Okay, so let's take the first question. What was the total cost of roads in June 1999 in Bangalore? In Bangalore, June 99, roads 105.09, right? Now 105.09, this is what that is 5.09 is the change from January 1998. Okay, but this is not the actual data. It is not the actual cost. It is with reference to January 1998, right? So if we have to find out the actual cost, we have to have the data. Data may be of January 1998. So we don't have that actual data. This is just the base year. We have considered this base to be 100, but it is not actual cost. So we cannot find out the cost of January 1998. And if we are not able to find out the cost of January 1998, we cannot find out the cost of June 1999. Okay, so over here the data insufficient. I hope you are getting my point. Now, what is the amount spent in April 99 on roads in Chennai if the amount spent in January 1998 is 20 crore? Okay, so roads Chennai base is 100 and April 99 it is 106.44. Right now this 100 is basically 20, so the increase is actually 6.44%. so from 20, if we take increase of 6.44%, so 6.4 or 6.5 is around 1.3 or 1.2. Okay, 6.5% of 20 is around 1.2, between 1.2 and 1.3. Basically it is 1.3. Right, so 20 plus 1.3 is 21.3 around, so that is 21.29 crore. Okay, so in this case we have been given the actual cost of January 1998, right? So we have this base as 100, and from 100 if it is 6.44 increased, then what will be the increase from 20 that we have to calculate, right? As simple as that. So your answer is 21.29 crore. Now, what was the percentage of amount spent on constructing roads in 1999 across all the cities? We cannot find out anything for this question because we don't have any data. We just have the percentage change from 1998 January, right? So we cannot find it out. So it is cannot be determined. Okay. Okay. If the investment in the construction of bridges in the ratio 1:2 for the cities Kolkata and Hyderabad in January 1998, find the ratio of the investment in June 99. Okay, so we have Kolkata and Hyderabad and June 99. So Kolkata, I assume it to be 100. So if 100 is 102, and since the ratio is 1:2, so in June 99 it will be 102. Okay, for Hyderabad the ratio this is the construction cost is 2 times from Kolkata, so I have to assume it to be 200. So if 100 is see, this is 3.7% increase, right? So if it is 200, it will be 207.4 or double of this. So it is 102 by 207.4. That's already given over here. No need to calculate further, right? So the question is really very simple. Your analytical skills will be used over here. Okay, so that's pretty simple. Let's take the next one. The 5 cities Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, Hyderabad spent rupees 110 this is on bridges in January 1998. Okay, so Delhi 100, Chennai 10, then Kolkata 20, then Hyderabad 40, and then the last one Bangalore 20. Okay. On bridges in January 98, find the total investment in June 99 on the bridges in these 5 cities. June 99. So that's pretty simple. We just have to see the percentage increase. So from 100, it is 107.8. So the same data will be here. And in case of Chennai, 100 is 104.9. That means 10 must be 10.49. Here it is from 100 to 102, 2% increase. That means 20, and 2% of 20 is 0.4. so it is 20.4. Similarly, 3.7% of 40, so what you can do, just multiply this and so it is 41.48 plus 20. Okay, so simply I'm multiplying 20 and 101.9 and taking just percentage value. So this is the calculation that we have to do. Now since the options are closer, 200.35, 220.15, 215, so we need to be accurate in this calculation, right? So I just add this up, 9 and 8 17, 17 and 8 25, so unit digit must be 5 to carry. So it's around 200.55, maybe minute or maybe some sort of minute. Okay, so we can take this as 200.35 because I'm getting 200.55, but calculation maybe some, though I'm sure I have not made any mistake. So approximately it is 200.55 or 200.35. So the closest one is this. Okay, so this is how we can calculate this question. So only this a question out of these 5 questions was involving bit calculation. That also not very tedious, not very lengthy, not very difficult, but a simple one. But yes, so we have done 15 questions in this particular session, 14-15 questions with 3 sets. So in next session I'll be taking more questions from this data interpretation section, and I'll see you. Bye bye.